Drug smuggling teen arrested in Georgia and possibly facing 20 years or life in prison. I generally thought it couldn't have got worse than R. Kelly, but I think this P. Diddy trial, there's still more to come. So basically, yeah, what is going on, guys, and welcome to this new segment of the channel called So Basically, yeah. And basically what we're going to do is just talking about what's been going on through the week, stuff that's trending, stuff that's going on in the news, stuff on social media, just something I can add to the channel where, let's say I'm not filming public videos, I can also just keep up to date with you guys and stay active, and hopefully you guys enjoy this type of content. I'm going to try my best to upload every Friday and Saturday. And anyways, just to keep it short and brief, make sure to like, leave a comment and subscribe. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Bella May. So obviously a young lass from Teesside went on holiday to live her best life, you know what I'm saying? And before I get into this story, I just want people to be a little bit empathetic because she still is a young lass. Yeah, I know she's 18 and an adult, but she's a young adult. And how many of us have made mistakes at 18, 19-year-olds? But have a little bit of empathy because she is a young lass, and we all know that when money is involved, it's not as straightforward as you think. Let's break it down. So Bella May went on holiday to Thailand. Obviously, she went there to live her best life in summertime. And as we can see on her TikTok, she likes to travel. She likes to spend her money. She likes the nicer things in life. And obviously what comes with that is a lot of downfalls. So Bella May went to Thailand and then all of a sudden went missing. They couldn't get in touch with her. They tried ringing her. The next thing you know, surprise, surprise, this is not meant who. She is in a Georgian court, possibly facing 20 to life. So you're thinking, what could this girl have done? Could she have killed someone? No. Could she have done something mad? No. She tried to drug smuggle. So obviously it's not the smartest thing to do, because I always say anything involving drugs, except for paracetamol and all that, is just, there's no good out of it. Whether you're taking it, selling it, holding it, I think drugs are for mugs and there's absolutely zero benefits to it. I know people that sell it, I know people that take it, I know people that hold it, and I tell every single one of them, is you're just playing with fire. It's like a house on fire and you just keep putting your hand in, and you're just coming out in time, but then one time, oh, you leave it a bit too long and now you got burnt. So obviously it's a bit disappointing because she was studying, I think, to be a nurse in Teesside University, which is actually a good career. But obviously, as we know nowadays, more people want to live the lavish life, they want to go on holiday, they want to travel. And also, we don't know how much she was offered to smuggle these drugs into this country. She smuggled, I think it was about 30 bags, something around 30, 31, 32 bags of weed into Georgia, and obviously she got caught in the airport spot. So it's not looking good, it's not looking mint, and I do feel a little bit sorry for her because in Georgia, if she does get convicted, there's only one female prison, and that prison has been criticized for being horrible, inhumane, and it's just not looking good. So obviously she doesn't speak the language, she's there all alone, and I hope like something happens where maybe they can fly her back here and she serves the time here or something like that. But if not, you also, once you make your bed, you do have to lie in it. So there is also that aspect. But I am an empathetic human being. She is a young lass. And like, if that was my daughter, like, I can only imagine how the parents are feeling. Where it's like, she wanted to make some cheese to live her best life. And it went wrong. It went wrong. So basically, yeah, P. Diddy case. So the P. Diddy case is absolutely insane. There's been some crazy stuff going on that's been released. Obviously, we still don't know exactly what's going on as it's still in trial. We don't know what's going to happen. Like, obviously, we know the guy's done a bit of a madness. Okay, more than a bit of a madness. Definitely not meant to. But obviously, the whole situation is just insane. Like, male prostitutes pissing on people. Like, it's absolutely disgusting. And something called a freak off. Listen, I'm not the most vanilla guy. I like doing some outlandish stuff. I don't ever want to piss on someone or be peeing on someone or having a freak off to seeing how, like, what even is this? I think that case is just good. The more we're going to dig into this, it's going to get dark, you know what I'm saying? And don't even get me started on the baby oil. What was that for? We still haven't had much detail on what they used the baby oil for, but the trial is still going on. But yeah, there's one thing I want to say. I never want to become that kind of rich. This is why I think I'll be happy with maybe 1-2 million comfortably. I think there's a certain level of rich where you get too rich that you start doing some mad stuff, because as mad as this sounds, this isn't uncommon amongst the rich people. You know what I'm saying? Look at Epstein. All them rich people that are on the island. Look at what's happening. Too much money. I think money is the root to all evil. So I think you need to be in moderate and in control of how much money you get. Because once you get so much money, I generally believe you get bored and you start thinking of new ways of getting excited. You know what I'm saying? I think they run out of excitement and then it just gets dark. Like, it gets 12:30. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how 12 o'clock, it's still a bit of light. It's still savable. Like, there's some rich people who do like some mad stuff. Like, let's say Dan Bilzerian, he was just sleeping with bad things, you know what I'm saying? But once you get to 12:30, when it's dark, it's when you get into the bad conversations, and don't let me even get started about 3 a.m. when you talk about Epstein and all that. But hey, I generally thought it couldn't have got worse than R. Kelly, but I think this P. Diddy trial, there's still more to come. But we will see.